YouTube, what's up? Timmy Gillum here. I'm finally back. It's been over a year. Which I know I've only have one video on the channel, so a year's not that much for somebody with one video. If you are one of the select few that saw that, I thank you. And I hope you shared that with other people. Needing people, of course. So who am I? If you haven't saw the last video, I'm a 18-year-old kid from Central Kentucky. I have a passion for helping people. I work emergency medical services. I'm also a firefighter. That's just kind of what I do. It's not a big deal. But why am I here? The truth behind that is I really don't know. When I first got to thinking about it, when I posted the first video I have, which the first video, it's about depression, about my battle. It was kind of an outlet for me. It was a way for me to get it out of me and maybe help somebody else along the way. And I didn't realize it then, but it helped me tremendously talking about it. So that's why I kind of started where I was. Now, I was on YouTube 4 years ago, and a really idiotic craze that I went through. It wasn't my brightest thinking, and it kind of made me look stupid. But I did it, and I had quite a few videos on here. They're all deleted now, so you can't really look them up and see them. That's kind of why I'm here. I'm not sure what I'm wanting to do with this channel. I'm not sure if I want this to be maybe a motivational channel where I can put my ideas out there. You can interpret them how you think you want to interpret them. You could send me questions, and that'd be fine. I'm going to leave it up to you. Or if this can be a vlog channel where I just kind of talk about my life, talk about what's going on, and, you know, let the wind take us where it wants us to go. But that's your choice. That's not mine. If I make the choice, it's not going to be the right one. That's kind of how I'm looking at this here. For now, I'm going to leave it as a mixture. Because in this video, at some point, I'm going to go on some little motivational rant. It's going to happen. It'll probably happen in most videos because that's just kind of how I am. And at the same time with me doing that, you get some of who I am. You get kind of my life, and it kind of turns into a vlog channel. So it'll be a little mixture of both. My last video, we're going to go to that for a second. Now, if you haven't seen it, not many people have, then you'll kind of know more about me than most people that I'm around every day. The last video talks about my battle with depression. I know I've said that. And I'm going to give you the general synopsis. You can go look at it later if you choose. That's your decision. Basically, I was a 14-year-old kid, so I was at a very vulnerable stage in my life. I had some bad stuff happen, and I made even worse decisions. I turned to alcohol, and I turned to sex. And because of that, my insecurities got worse. I got worse as a person. And the worse I felt, the worse I did. And then it got to a point in my life where I had extremely good people around me that helped me. Now, I still battle it every day. I'm not going to lie to you and say that depression is something that once you beat it, it's always gone. It will always be there. I think I said that in the video. It's been a year ago. I can't really remember what I said a year ago. I did go watch it for about halfway through. Get a little idea of what I said so I know not to repeat anything. But like I said, once it's there, it's always there. Do you get better as a person? Yes. Do you get happier? Yes. I can honestly say now my happiness has increased tenfold. I have a genuine smile on my face. I genuinely enjoy life. There's still rough days, but we all have rough days. That's not a depression thing. That's just a life thing. Life knocks you down. But if you want to check out the last video, of course, it's on the channel. You can go check that out. If not, that's fine. We'll just watch from here. So I'm going to give you a little bit about myself, since this is my first real video with the new direction I'm wanting to go. So like I said, my name's Timmy Gillum. I'm an 18-year-old kid. I'm from Central Kentucky, home of the Turtle Man. If you've heard of the Turtle Man, I'm sorry. That's where I'm from. And that's kind of my roots. I was born and raised here. So small town Kentucky, that's small town America. That's good old country people. Now, like I said, I've been through a lot of things to be the young age I am. And because of that, I look at life a lot differently than most people my age. I love reading, but I love reading informational things. I hate reading fictional. I hate reading anything with no general purpose. If I can learn from it, I'll read it. I love looking at scientific studies. I love psychology, and I love the study of people and the study of how we work. And that's kind of another reason I'm here. That's where I said possible motivation. Because that's one of my possible directions with this channel. Where I love studying people and where I get the opportunity to work with the public on a daily basis in my job, I also get to form a good solid knowledge on how we react and how we can change ourselves a little bit. So as an example, I'm going to pull for one of my friends here. I have a very good friend of mine who just seems to not be able to work things out. They just seem to always quit. And for a time, I almost let myself quit. But looking back now, had I quit, I wouldn't be here. I'm a strong believer in whatever life throws at you, you never quit and you keep pushing. Because as soon as you quit, that's when you die. As soon as you give up, that's when you die. Now, I'm not talking about little things. I'm not talking about quitting a cheer team or quitting a baseball team. I'm talking about quitting at life. And when life knocks you down, when life throws something hard at you, you crumble. And I'm here to tell you, from personal experience, if you're that person that crumbles, you will not survive. So why do I say that? There's a lot of people in this world who think they are owed something. And as soon as they don't get what they are owed, they quit and they crumble. And because of that, they turn into unproductive citizens. Now, an unproductive citizen does not help us whatsoever. It does not help them. It does not help the country. It does not help the world. Society as a whole does not prosper. The person does not prosper. My brother is one of those people. Thought he was owed his entire life. He graduated from high school. He made bad choices. Life got hard and he crumbled. And now he is a drug addict who cannot escape, who steals from his family because he quit. Now, if you look at me, if you were to see from here down, you would see I'm not the most in shape guy, and I'm not going to claim to be. So if you're looking for fitness advice, you're at the wrong channel because I'm not a good one to give it. But I have had to do some physical challenges in my life. I've had 800-pound patients that me and two other people had to lift. I have been through fire training where you're wearing 80 pounds of gear and you're carrying people upstairs and whatnot. And though everything in your body tells you to quit, you can't. Because you quit and you fail. There's a reason our militaries are militaries, because they are a type A personality. Now, you don't know personalities, I'm going to assume, which is never a good thing to do, don't assume. But we're going to say you don't. So if you don't know personalities, you don't know what type A means. Type A personality is the golden personality, in my opinion. It is the best one to be. They're upbeat, they're loud, and they will never stop. That's what I strive to be. In my opinion, that's what you should strive to be. Because if you are a type A personality, you will not fail. And if you do fail, you will find another way and you will conquer. So, that's my little tidbit of advice for the night. So I want you to let me know. Message me, leave a comment, whatever you decide. Where do you want this channel to go? Do you want motivation? Do you want vlogs? Or do you not want it? You're going to get it regardless because it helps me. The more I can talk, The more I can communicate, the better off I am. So where do you want it to go? You want me to just make a little stupid, I'm not going to say stupid, little silly videos that really serve no purpose but entertainment? Or do you want general facts, or, you know what? Just let me know. However you decide. This is Timmy Gillum. I'm signing off.